and welcome to our first video that we are filming with our new bookshelves. I literally just finished these like I don't know, 30 minutes ago. But we are in desperate need of a new TBR. That is in fact correct. I have been reading up a storm. I think things are probably going to slow down the next like week or two, next 2 weeks probably for me because I am going out of town. But I want to pick a new TBR before I go out of town so that I can request some audiobooks and have them waiting for me because my library, both of the library cards I have are kind of small, and the libraries that the cards are for are smaller, so they tend to have longer waits than some of my friends' libraries. Okay, so with that being said, we are going to jump into it. All of these books here are my colorful unread books. We have my series, including series I'm in the middle of over here, and then behind you guys we have our black and white shelves, and we're gonna go all over the place. Also, I haven't even discussed with you what we're doing here. I was like, what can I do? What can I do? I did a random number generator. I did a random color generator. We've done my TBR countless times. My husband's not here to pick my TBR. What options do we have? And then I came across this super fun little random word generator. Okay, just look it up, and elbow is the word that's on there. We're just gonna use this to generate 10 words, pick 10 books. I will let it be known, I, despite loving books, am not the most literary gal, so if we get a word that I don't really know, we're just gonna skip it. And that's just gonna be that. And I'm being honest about that with you guys. I could very easily not mention it and just edit it out, but I'm letting you know that if there's some word that I do not know, we will be skipping it. But with that being said, we are going to just generate some things. What am I trying to get on the TBR? I don't really have much. One of my bestie girls really wants to read Dating and Dragons, and we did want to read it together, so I'd love to get that on my TBR. As well as I've been in quite the romance mood. Thrillers have been really making me unhappy lately, so I'm not like super dying to read any thrillers right now, but I do want variety per usual. What the fuck? So with that being said, we are gonna just pick a random word. The first word we got is Goalkeeper. So for this, I think we could pick any sort of sports romance. It's kind of where my mind immediately goes. I've been really wanting to read Mile High. I don't think that the first one is specifically, like, when I think of Goalkeeper, I think of soccer or football, if you are not from America. So I'm trying to think if there's anything that I know that's specifically soccer. This is baseball as far as sports romances go. I actually don't know if I have any other sports pucking around. I think they have goals in hockey. That's an option. I guess that makes more sense because I think Mile High is baseball as well. Let me just check. Oh no, it's also hockey. Okay, we are gonna go with Mile High because this is a hockey romance, and actually the day I'm filming this is the day that Rewind It Back came out, so that's kind of fun, don't you think? But we are gonna read Mile High for Goalkeeper. Okay, the next word we are gonna generate is going to be reception. Okay, reception. Could be maybe something with a phone on the cover or like a wedding reception. Anything wedding related is also a choice in my opinion. You know what I'm thinking? We have a couple of options. We have Forget Me Not by Julie Soto, which I think they're wedding planners. So that gives kind of like wedding reception vibes. The X Vows by Jessica Joyce I think is also wedding related. There was something else that I was like, oh yeah, and then it just completely left my brain. The brain has exited the room. Reception. I think the only thing I can think of that has a phone on it is Landline by Rainbow Rowell. Should we go with that? Maybe this feels more like you're getting phone reception, but it's not like a cell phone. Does that make sense? We're gonna go with that. Landline for reception. Make sure I screenshotted the word. I did not. Okay. Next word number 3. Dry. I don't really know how to interpret that, so we're gonna pick something else. Related. Maybe something that I know is about siblings or family dynamics. What do we have that could be considered like familial and relationships? I'm gonna have to think. I'm thinking maybe like some sort of interconnected series, because a lot of the times they do have that like familial aspect where like it's somebody's sister, it's somebody's brother, you know what I mean? So the thing is I would have to like remember what things are about for that to be a situation. There is it Happiness for Beginners by Catherine Center, that it's like her brother sends her to do something? We could do this, Happiness for Beginners. Helen Carpenter can't seem to bounce back. Newly divorced at 32, her life has fallen apart, so her annoying younger brother Duncan convinces her to sign up for hardcore wilderness thing. I think that works. You guys think it works? Either way, it's what we were picking. We are getting a very fun and colorful selection of books, which I'm excited about. Okay, word number 4. Hello. Mosquito. Okay, we can look and see if we have anything that's giving bug or outdoorsy or like camping related. I mean, I guess Happiness for Beginners would have fit into that. Camping, bugs. One's kind of a stretch, but this book is called In the Weeds, and I feel like weeds, mosquitoes, they kind of like go together, like weeds and bugs. And my friend just told me that she thinks I'm gonna give this 5 stars. So, and I'm kind of in a reading slump, so we will go with In the Weeds for mosquito. What a gross word to get. Okay, word number 5, and then we'll be halfway through. And go. Okay, next we have is debut, which can be taken in a lot of different ways. I don't really know off the top of my head if I have any books that are like a debut author. That would be like an option. Let me do some researching. We got one. We are gonna go with this one, Shark Heart by Emily Habeck. This is her debut novel, and it's one that I've been dying to get to because my same friend who said I'm gonna love In the Weeds gave that book 5 stars. So we will just put something else on display over here. Why not? Okay, we are halfway through. We've got our debut. Okay, next word, professional. Okay, so anything that involves some sort of somebody who's a professional something. I guess that's kind of very up in the air as to what anybody, I mean, you could make it mean whatever you want. I'm doing a lot of looking at my series because I know what I'm grabbing. Because I would love to be more caught up. We're gonna grab this. I've been wanting to get this book on my TBR to do a video for it. In this book, our girl Hannah is a professional baker. Boom, she has a bakery. Professional. I think that's a perfect choice. Next word, money. Okay, I don't particularly enjoy billionaire romances, so I don't have any of those, but another series that I think is perfect for the word money is gonna be China Rich Girlfriend. It literally has rich in it, so like That's money, baby. That one was so quick and easy. We love when it happens that way. Okay, so that's 7. Next word is gonna be beach. Very easy word. I've not looked at my black and white shelves at all. And I don't think beach is gonna be like the time in which they're gonna be calling, because it's mainly thrillers over there, but I will like, I mean, technically beach read is over there. Beach, anything that takes place in a tropical setting, possibly. Let me look some shit up, you know what I'm saying? The bookshop on the shore, I'm not like super thrilled to read that though, because I didn't love the other book that I have read by that author. What else? Oh, perfect. How about this? Same Time Next Summer by Annabelle Monaghan? Let me know how you say that. There's literally a beach on the cover. So I think that that'll work just fine for beach. But the next word that like does make sense is pride, which I think would be either a gay or lesbian and LGBTQIA+ romance. I think I know exactly what I'm gonna grab. This is another one to finish out a series, and this is Chef's Choice. It involves a trans man. So pride. Perfect. That's book number 9. And then we will get our final word. Horn? I don't like fantasy, so I don't really have like dragons or anything. So I don't think horny. But I have the perfect one. Actually, I can get the book that I wanted on my TBR with horn, because dragons have horns, right? Right? Am I making that up? Do dragons have horns?
Dragons are commonly depicted as winged, horned, and capable of breathing fire.
Hell yeah. Horned. Horn is going to get us this bad boy. Dating and Dragons by Christy Boyce. This is a cute little YA D&D nerdy romance. I am obsessed with this TBR. It is so colorful. It is so fun. And we're going to be starting a new series and continuing on in 1, 2, 3, 5 series. And it'll be catching me up on 2 series. So with that being said, we'll quickly go over everything in the words. For the word horn, we have dating and dragons. For the word pride, we have got Chef's Choice. For the word beach, we have got Same Time Next Summer. For the word money, we have got China Rich Girlfriend. For the word professional, we have got The Strawberry Shortcake Murder by Joanne Fluke. For the word debut, we have got Shark Heart by Emily Habeck. For the most not great one, for Mosquito, we have got In the Weeds. For related, we have got Happiness for Beginners. For reception, we have got Landline by Rainbow Rowell. And for Goalkeeper, or Goalkeeping, one of the two, we've got Mile High by Liz Tomforty. Now, that being said, I'm gonna go conjure up some video concepts, and I will see you guys in my reading vlogs. Bye. Also, if you have any ideas for different types of TBRs you'd like to see, let me know, because I am needing some suggestions. But thank you so much for being here, and I'll see you next time. Bye.